In the year 1982, Kenya experienced one of the most critical turning points in its post-independent history, a failed military coup that would reshape the country's political landscape for the next 2 decades. But before we dive deep into the story, let us first get to know the men behind the attempted coup. The attempted coup was orchestrated mainly by junior officers in the Kenya Air Force, with Senior Private Hezekiah Ochuka emerging as the most prominent figure. He was elected chairman of the People's Redemption Council after a heated debate among the plotters about who will lead the council that was to assume power after the coup. He was supported by several other frustrated servicemen, including Corporal Bromwell Injini, Corporal Walter Odira, and Private Oteyo Okumu. Now let's get back to the story. In late July 1982, Ochuka held a secret meeting at football ground near Omocha Estate, at which details of how the coup was to be executed were discussed. Ochuka assured the attendees that he had the support of Sudan, Tanzania, and Uganda, who will send their soldiers to the borders to fight back any opposition. A burning question may arise: were the top leaders aware of the plotted coup? The senior military leaders knew the details of the coup, including the Directorate of the Kenyan Intelligence, James Kanyote, who asked President Moi to give him permission to arrest the officers who were planning the coup. However, President Moi was not willing to involve the police in military matters. He preferred the matter to be dealt with internally by the military. On August 1st, the coup happened before any action could be taken. The plotters seized several key places, including Esla Air Base outside Nairobi, Embakasi Air, and Voice of Kenya radio station in central Nairobi. In a move to cripple government forces, Corporal Bromwell Injini, acting under Ochuka orders, forced 3 pilots to fly 2 fighter jets and a strike master from Laikipia Air Base in Nyanyuki. Their mission was clear: to boom the State House and the General Service Unit headquarters, critical centers of government power. However, the pilots didn't execute the orders as instructed. Instead, they dropped the bombs on Mount Kenya. Another question may arise: who suppressed the coup? The coup was suppressed by loyal forces from the Kenya Army, the General Service Unit, and the police. Many people believe the coup failed due to poor planning, lack of discipline among the plotters, and effective resistance by loyal government forces. The aftermath of the coup attempt was serious and affected many people. Over 100 soldiers and about 200 civilians died, with widespread violence and economic losses estimated at around 50 to 120. The Kenya Air Force was disbanded and many involved were arrested, tried, and some executed, including Hezekiah Ochuka, Corporal Bromwell Injini, and Corporal Walter Odira, and others. Politicians accused of involvement were Oginga Odinga, Raila Odinga, and other university lecturers. Oginga Odinga was placed under house arrest, while his son Raila Odinga and the lecturers were detained and charged with treason. Later that year, the Parliament of Kenya passed Section 2A of the Constitution, officially declaring Kenya a de jure one-party state. Although Kenya had functionally operated as one-party state since the 1960s, this amendment gave it full legal status and banned all other political parties, solidifying KANU's monopoly on political power. For more African stories, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in and honoring this important history.